Welcome, 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 welcome to I Spy with my shamanic eye, Gabrielle here. So, as you can see by the title, 1, 2, Saturn's coming for you. Let's start with love, joy, celebration, and always grounded in the truth. Prayers out. Oh. Some of you are being guided to stretch both your perspective and your body. Alright, what lessons? Okay, this is the energy of a made man. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And then I see teamwork. Akashic Records, Lost Boy, Divine Union, Make or Break, Divine Love, Give or Take. This is the journey of self. From boys to men, to be cliche and to reference a band at the same time. Celestial star seed alignment. Activation, excuse me. The choice is yours, right? Make her break, give up, or boss up. Made man, lost boy. Somebody's at a crossroads, pivotal crossroads in their life. Oh man, somebody like to be outside, 4 cups to the Knight of Wands. Somebody like to be outdoors. They like to party, and you are about to be severely tested. You about to get a whole lot of that body. What do you like? I'm not kidding. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, la, 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 la. And there's a 7 of Cups. What do you want more? Because you about to get all the attention. You really are. This is about to be a very hard test of somebody's pride, egos, machismo, and self-control. 10 of Pentacles is right here. Like, what you are after, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel. Teamwork. Somebody, I feel like you have someone. Look. 5 of Pentacles. Make you want to leave the one you're with. Start a new. 9 of Swords. Page of Swords, excuse me. I want clear, concise messages. Stop fucking with my throat chakra. I'm gonna. They already know. So, guides, ancestors, just handle it, please. That Tarian energy, right? It's real cool until it's not. It's real cool until it's not. Okay? So let's just shield y'all and leave me the fuck alone. Okay? Okay. Yeah. 5 of Wands, King of Wands, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Swords. There's somebody who been with you forever. Like y'all been doing this. And You staring at the future is what this feels like. I see marriage proposal right under this. It's time for you to take whatever relationship this is to the next level. But that is going to require you to be able to reject all temptation. All temptation. And let me tell you, it's coming. Young man, I don't care how old you are in earthly years. Young man, let me tell you, this what's coming at you. Boy, I tell you, I don't wish this on nobody because it's the gauntlet. It is the absolute gauntlet. You about to meet the person of your dreams in real life, and it's going to challenge everything you have been working towards. And y'all have a history because y'all been together since y'all was young bucks. Okay? You need to be really cautious about whatever's crossing your path, especially from your past, it feels like. Because there are people whom you have come across through the duration of your life, through the course of your life, whom you might have if you had the opportunity to. And here they come, right when you hear divine love, divine union. You know, you done worked on your self-esteem, you done built yourself up, you done traversed, you done learned a thing or two about this shit we call life. Your passion, your purpose. But here you come. Was it David and Bathsheba? Oof. I don't like that reference. You. I mean, it's going to be a test. Oh, your high priestess, I'm trying to tell you. And it's just your type. Oh, whatever that means to you. I'm just letting you know you are so close to this finish line, whatever that is on your journey. You knew it came with attention. You knew it came with hate. You knew it. There's a lot of things you were anticipating, but this you may not see coming. And here's the thing. If you're a single man, and for some of you, I feel like you really are, and you're very close, because I cut the deck to the lovers, right? You would be running, look, see this right here? Emperor, and then there's the Seven of Swords. Let me tell you, this ain't the one to lose. Queen of Pentacles to the Devil. Whatever this person is, it's a real person. It's not just an energy, okay? And this is not the counterpart for this Emperor. I'm telling you now, don't get caught up. It's a trap. See? And then for whatever reason, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse in this deck, okay? You don't want the bad karma that comes along with failing this test. This is not about fairness. This is a test of the soul. This is Saturn. See, listen. It says here, bad luck, no control, resistance to change, breaking cycles, negative phase. Okay? There are things that are going to be beyond your control in this situation. Like, really. Meaning the test is going to happen. There's no sidestepping this. Saturn, I don't know if you're in a Saturn return. You got to look. Okay? You're going to know something's off by the energy. Whoever you are, your anxiety is already acting up. You feel it. Can't quite put your finger on it, but you know something is amiss. Okay. I feel like your guides might be pulled offline for this. The High Priestess did show itself. So that means you have to listen to your own inner guidance. You have to be the one. It's you. It happens. A lot of people I know I'm never cut off, but I do understand the amplification of other gifts and abilities and talents. And when they're in development phase, a lot of times you can't, it's not about the assistance. It's like you doing the studying and you going to somebody and go, okay, now quiz me on this material. That's what that feels like to me. So I never want to tell you you're not in contact with them because they're always there. There are moments where they cannot interfere, even if you request it. But you are being strongly guided. You have been given every guide possible to get you to this boost, because it's, all the hands are here, but the tree is growing upward. So this is some sort of optical illusion. You're going to feel the presence. Some of you, you have a clear audience. You're not going to have that for a little bit, but you're going to feel. This is about empathy. This is, whoa, I feel for you. I do. But it's going to be fine. It's going to feel real familiar. Okay? You're going to feel like you did when you first started this journey for whatever reason. You're going to be feeling, I need that. No, you don't need. You need to tap in. Because they're coming for you, okay? And I mean that. Knight of Swords. Real familiar energy. Spirit's trying to show you, right? You're not alone. This union of self is happening, okay? There's the Nine of Swords, okay? You're not abandoned. You're not left to the wayside. This is a test of Saturn to get you to the next phase. Oh, Lord help you. Like I said, this Empress energy, I had a feel. I'm telling you, it's not what you think. It's a test. Don't fall for it. It's the Queen of Wands with the Seven. It's an illusion. This is about union of self at this moment. You're getting very close to finding your other half, like the real tangible. But first, you must tap into your inner feminine. You understand? The yin, the yang. You got to tap into this yin energy. But so many get lost and lied to and distracted that it is a physical being. No, they host temporary energies to teach you lessons. This is within, not without. If you go for the thing that is with outside of you, this temptress, it will have dire consequences. I'm telling you now. See? Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Magician. Okay? Moon. You and your intuition. Yeah, baby, because you got to get here. You're accelerating, you're moving, you're ascending, you're merging, the Merkaba energy. Don't backslide. I don't want to keep lecturing because that's what it feels like. You're on a very, beautiful. See, you're very adept to the light energy, okay? You've been basking in the light, right? You've been the only star in you, but it's about to get a little intense. You're venturing into the darkness, but not in a negative. It's only that way if you see it. See the temptress, see the test, see the choices before you, see the journey. Oh my gosh, I want to give you a fucking hug right now because I don't wish this on anybody, but Saturn's here. Okay? It's going to be a big blessing at the end of this. See? Ace of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay? This is about you and your accelerated journey into your North Node, Ace of Swords. All right, I'm going to pick these up. You're growing in your light body, but there's other things that must be acquired, other things that must be learned. The Isis energy, okay? Yeah. It's not evil. It's only evil if you perceive it that way, okay? This is a huge lesson in alchemy. For somebody, it's intense. You about to break your own matrix, ending negative phases and cycles, correct? Right. See, there she go again. About to venture in. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. This is the internal duality, not external. The world will manifest according to your perceptions. You want to get here? You want to be a made man? You don't want to be a lost boy? Pay attention. All right, let me pick these up. Oh, you at a critical point, young man. Yes, yes, yes. Annie up. Okay. Woo, the ante's going up. For whoever you are. I'm definitely talking to a dude. Okay. And lost girl, could be you too. Okay, okay. Flip it. Genders are irrelevant. Ooh, I see betrayed. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. They want your throne, baby. They can't take it. You hold the key to your destiny, nobody else. But beware, there's somebody close to you. And this is like dancing with the devil. You have an abundance of crystals, I'm getting. Let me tell you something. They're saying, whoever you are, make this person a little piece of crystal jewelry. It'll tell you what you need to know. Regret, sort of truth. See what I mean? Higher consciousness. Yeah. And there's loyalty. See? You about to, yeah, see? It'll break. I want you to know that. I've done this with I give my jewelry mostly to the people MIA because they're closer to me. Like, you're just guided to do stuff like that. And when it pops, it says so much about the company, about the person, about the energy, the vessel. It's intense. So pay attention. I don't know if I want you to ask that question because I feel like it's a love question. Should you leave somebody? Should you wait? You're heavily invested. It's not really amounting to anything. You're being divinely guided to go. You have suspicions of betrayal and all of those things. You know what to do. You know what to do. But go ahead, shoot. Spirit already told you to move, to get on, leave it behind. But they playing with your mind, they gaslighting, breaking your heart, outside energy, but you're not listening to divine guidance, the nudges. You know you need to make changes. Somebody chuck full of demons. Oh, they work for a cult, or they're involved with some order, some secret society, church, religion, tradition, something that really don't favor that. But, you know, do what you gotta do. Dang, somebody regret proposing or not proposing. Could work either way. Healing journey. This could be those. Okay, soulmate, abundance, anxiety, teamwork, or oof. Somebody a collective. Somebody regret not taking you seriously. They've now embarked on their healing journey. Dark night. They didn't misplace loyalties. The fact that now that they've broken free from those people to whom they've had misplaced loyalties, they're cutting through the BS. Yeah. This person feels like you are the key to their destiny. Their decisions, their choices has them feeling deep, deep, deep sadness, regret. I feel like this person is doing a lot of praying. I see Archangel Michael here, um, offering divine intervention and protection. That could be for you, collective, helping this person break free from their matrix. This person still feels the pull of the soul tie that you have. And I don't mean like a sexual one, I mean like a true soul tie. And the more you move forward, the more you're guiding this person, you're leading this person by proxy with your archangels, helping, yeah, new ideas, truly. I feel like this is a continuation, that little bit there, from an energy we tapped into the other day. Yeah. I'm seeing miracles and self-love here. This dark night. Let me listen. If you've ever been through one or multiple, because I do. Listen, that shit ain't easy. You should just be like, oh, you need a hug. Yeah, your intuition's already telling you that this person's embarked on their healing journey because you're operating in the high priestess energy. You could have life path number 2 or 11. You know, same difference. You could also just be experiencing a 2-year. All right, Holy Spirit, what else you got? Breaking free. Whoa. Someone does not want people breaking free from the mental entrapment, the energetic entrapment of the original twin flame soulmate platform, if you will. You know, this divine love, this imperfect person, the runner chaser, No, you're running from yourself when you should be chasing yourself to heal yourself, to love yourself, to pour into yourself so you can operate in the highest frequency to be the best version of yourself at any given time, being as present as possible, experiencing your immortality in real time, not being in the matrix, going for their version of the spiritual awakening. No, no, no. They don't want this. They don't like this. They're trying to hold this. You see it in this block position. They're like, no, no. They don't want this to fall away. They don't want this the real breaking free. Duh. They don't want people understanding this is a mental construct. They don't want that. They want you to feel like you have absolutely zero control when you have all the control on the individual level. You truly do. You make choices and decisions for yourself all day, every day. Don't minimize them. That's called free will. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, they want you to keep believing the lie about the healing journey. Star. They don't want you to see the mental control, the entrapment. Like I said, the energy that you pour in to bullshit, keeping you scattered, keeping you uninspired, keeping you unfulfilled. Please. You better get with the program and understand that we talking about duality in a universal cosmic sense. Have you learned these lessons? Saturn's coming for you. Which program are you operating in? Yours or theirs? See, this is not a singular lesson. This is a global lesson. Don't you feel it? Ten of Swords, World. See, Saturn. See. Because we got to make this jump. We got this bullshit about time and restrict. No. Break free. Stop giving away this. Huh. It's over. No. Look. See? No more. No more. No more illusions. It's an elliptic. This shit happens. There's patterns. You can see this shit coming. Stop being distracted. Stop being lied to. Stop choosing to be lied to. Ignorance is not bliss. You ready? And this is being done out of an abundance of love, by the way. An abundance of love, this test is being done. I'm literally hearing, you gotta fight for your right to party. Sun energy. Nine of Cups energy. Strength. Justice. All right. Your ancestors is like, They don't want this. They don't want this type of spiritual awakening. They have. It's too late though. They don't want people connecting the dots. They want people still waiting on this illusionary energy, just pouring into it. Tell them FOH, right? Right. They don't like that this other thing. They're like, no, because they're not getting the energy that they once did. Good. Trying to keep things a mystery and in the dark. Hey, as I learn, I teach. It is what it is. It's the journey of self-love within. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, okay. Let me calm down. So, for some of you, right, you freed yourselves from a soul tie. Just going to read it the way I see it. From a fallen twin flame in whatever capacity, right? The notion, the physical being, you know, your little kryptonite. Now, you and this person do have some sort of, or you had a mission, which has been severed because they refused. And that's okay. I just really want to say congratulations for not wasting your time, your energy, your mental space, your spiritual space. You could even be noticing a lot more orbs around you. That person, that energy has been attempting to reconnect some sort of cord. So there's a hovering of, it feels, spiritual beings, because some are more strong, their presence is stronger than others. But this feels like different realms, because they're trying to establish a cord in the etheric realm. Thank you. So there's a lot of protection from this energy. I don't think they realize the type of, let's just say, the butterfly effect that would happen when you broke free from them. So this person, in essence, he's giving hacker vibes, is trying to hack your spiritual systems. Yeah, there's been a drastic ripple effect. I feel like you warned this person. Yeah, all the good favor that they were receiving while they were in communication connection with you went see, went with you when you broke free. Oh yeah. You told this person what would happen if they didn't look. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. It's connected to you. Okay? Now they in deep, deep regret and sorrow. But you warned this person yet again. It's the masculine aspect of this situation. Emperor, Queen of Cups. Three aces already. Ace of Pentacles. There's the King of Cups. And there's the Hangman, Temperance, Hermit. See? Like, they're very focused, very vigilant, trying to reestablish. But it's not, if anything, it's causing more chaos in their lives. As I say that, there's the Five of Wands. Right. They're trying to get you back. Again, this feels like they want to get you back onto a timeline with that Two of Pentacles that works to their favor. But you have ascended and broken. I mean this to such a degree that every time they try to conjure up these memories, all hell breaks loose in their life. And I do mean conjure up memories with the Six of Swords here. Right. That's wild. Wow. Every time they send, oh, that shit's funny. So, Divine Feminine, I just want you to know, without even thinking, without even it being necessary, you are whooping this person's ass. Without doing anything, by continuously doing your personal clearing, cutting, all of those things that you do to keep your mind, body, and soul free from any and all types of spiritual bondage. Do you understand? So the more they do these things, the worse it gets for them. You are more dominant and more in control than this person ever thought possible. It's your energetic signature. So you might think you're still in a feminine. No, you're very much in your masculine principle. You're balanced is the best way of putting it, because I feel like for the very longest time you were very receptive, but that shift into your masculine energy turns the receptor off. You understand? There's a push pull, a tug of war type thing, keeping things in that uh, balance and polarity. All right. They wasn't expecting this from you. They were very much used to you being in your light, which truly now you are, because you are in the masculine principle. Do you understand? That light repels, it burns. See the bulb? You burn brighter than ever before. And it doesn't matter, right? Masculine equals light. Time to get it right. Blast zone. This is what this person who keeps trying to hack your spiritual matrix, if you will. That's what's happening. It was all fun and games when you had a juvenile, immature, unrefined view. Now look at you. They wasn't expecting this. Again, they were expecting you to be open, receptive, demure, feminine energy, but you're not in that. You got your sword and you're wielding it. You know how to oscillate between these two principles at will now. From wet to dry, from hot to cold. Do you understand? You're harmonious, you're balanced. You work effortlessly with the energies within. All because you broke free. Boom. See, brand new. They wasn't, I don't know what it was like in the previous incarnation between y'all, but the shit ain't working the same no more. I don't know. You leveled up. I just saw the moon, exactly. You look, you done really did some studying, huh? I feel like the way in which you talk to the universe, the things in which you really want, completely different. I feel like, baby, somebody like, I want knowledge, I want wisdom, I need to understand, I need comprehension. So if you got to get, if you have to get greasy with it, it is. Do you understand? This could be part of your test also, allowing yourselves to free flow between these energy when it's necessary. Have you learned how vital it is to be able to call on your rowdy ancestors? You know what I mean? to have to go down into the underworld and have to do some work. Do you understand? Not the way you think. We're not talking hexes and vexes. No, 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 no. This is something completely different. Okay. Okay. This is dope. Yeah. A little heavy for some, but that's okay. But they trying, boo. They definitely trying. They keep fucking with you. You're going to crack this whole thing. I'm telling you now. Because somebody's like in twin soul energy with the universal forces. You know that. What you do now, look, quiet as it's kept. Moon, right? Tower. Like I said, don't let you report back that you really having a fight. Like, I'm not joking, for your right to part. Like, I don't know what that's about. Oh, look. The oh shit. Somebody's Saturn's child? Yeah. That shit made my skin crawl. Not chills, crawl. That's let's keep it light. Anyway. Yeah. Saturn loves Libra for her little goody two-shoe self. I don't want to go back through an old lecture because that's what that would be. Look it up for yourselves. Okay? You see, I don't know if Hades and Persephone ever had a child. I almost need to look it up. Oh my God. They really giving me the energy like these choices. This is huge with the Hierophant here. It's macro energy, right? Um, that if y'all keep playing around, it feels like you're gonna unleash Armageddon for no reason because you're stupid. And I don't think you want to do that because I'm really like this kid came up. See anyway. I don't like it. Hold on. I just yeah. Did they? Did they? Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh wait. And see, that's funny because on the one hand, it says no, they did not have any children together, right? But under Myth Nerd, the website, right, it says Zagreus was the son of Hades and Persephone, who was heavily identified with Orphic myth. Um, and in more standard Greek mythology, Zagreus was considered the highest of the underworld gods. See what I mean? The second son was also known as Dionysus. Leave my throat chakra, son of the dual god Zeus and Hades. Right. Okay, hold on. Did that really say one of seven children? Wait, hold on. Seven. You see the seven cups here. Y'all playing. Y'all really playing. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Okay. This makes me feel like an old idea, right? Because new idea is in the block position. And then you have twin flame, but it's in the reverse, right? And then you have this spiritual awakening in the reverse. So this feels like those beings that reside in the depths of the really the underworld, and a different type of false matrix, but it's much more vile. I feel like y'all gonna really need spiritual vision to deal with what this is, because it really does feel like their children are popping up, and so you're going to need to use a lot of discernment. I'm gonna be real, because so many of this new generation born to godless families, I'm not even playing, they don't believe in shit, or they participate in things that would contaminate their spirit. Anyway, I would be careful. Ooh, let me go back. This feels like the return of some really fucked up shit, y'all. Like, there's still cults dedicated to Dionysus and things like that. I don't know if you really realize, but during the Mardi Gras festival down in New Orleans and shit, some of them floats let you know. They let you know what they up to. Like, it's still modern participation. Bacchus, Dionysus, like, trust it, like, do your research. I feel like that's what these things are doing. They're fighting for the right to part. All right, that makes more sense, because more and more people are going through this, right? And they're breaking free from this bullshit. And before this spreads, right? Because light travels fast, does it not? So, like, high levels of debauchery, I would keep your youngins from the TV, because I'm seeing them warmonger and fearmonger amongst them, trying to rile up a discontented spirit within them, especially as we get ready to go into the summertime, when we need to be, doing other things that bring in peace, harmony, tranquility, rest, rejuvenation, not living and reacting to everything that the governments and the powers that should not fucking be have to say, all the bullshit, the fear mongering. Choose to do something different this summer with your kids. I'm telling you now. Don't let them near the TV. Don't let them be on their tablets all the time. You might really want to start looking at what it is they're watching, because they're brainwashing y'all children. They really are. You need to pay closer attention. You need to get them out in the nature real quick. Especially in the month of August. July, August, get their asses outside. Getting from that Lionsgate portal, yeah, we a little ahead of time, right? We just in May, but it's never too early to plan. You want them outside, enjoying life. Breaking free from the bullshit. All right, 1, 2, 3 Saturns coming for you. All right, let's go. Oh, look. Let me tell you something right now. If you think you got it in you to challenge my father's will, Oh, y'all see that? They trying to block your legacy, your generational wealth, your capacity to build. You trip. For some of y'all, this is both your heavenly father and your earthly father, right? You was the one, the designatee, for whatever reason. They knew you would be the one to do the right thing with whatever this money is. They just hate the fact that your daddy loved you more. Why? Because your soul was probably pure. Yeah, how about this? You was just loyal. How about your siblings betrayed them? They broke their heart. Yeah, look, you and your daddy had a serious bond. Hey, I'm sorry if you're not here. I use past tense. I'm sorry. Yeah, look at that. Midas touch. Your father has been guiding you through your spiritual awakening, helping you cut through the BS. Maybe you was you still, I don't know. Yeah. You were always designed to be the generational curse breakers, what I'm seeing here. Planting seeds, anxiety, self-love, and look, boo boo, look, she came right back out. Somebody, okay. I'm. This feels like a separate message here. Some of you are going through major growth, okay? Major growth. And you're feeling all sorts of uneasy, right? You don't worry. I know easier said than done, but that's not what the point is, right? You're going through radical self-development. You're stepping into true self-love. You're rebirthing yourself. And some of you are just really finding out who the fuck you are with the Akashic Records looking at me. Right. You hold the key to your destiny. Whatever the agreement was, it's going to hold, okay? You are that generational curse breaker. They can't stand that you know these things, bruh. Anyway, let's go back over here. Somebody been lying and stealing. I'm gonna go back over here real quick. I'm gonna pick these up because I don't want to be distracted. But you go okay. You just tapping into your goddess energy. You're gonna be all right. Yeah, look, no, somebody has been lying and stealing, and they thought they was getting away with murder. Now they asking regret because the truth is out. Look, Empress. They did some dark ass work expecting it, you know, to get some sort of results out of it, but all you did was level up. Look, Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Don't be surprised. They're going to come for a temperature check. Y'all know how they do. They're going to rush in real quick. Look, 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 look. Your own family. Mm, mm, mm. You've been stirring something up. Yeah, they scrambling though. They don't want you talking about nothing. So I feel like they're doing shut up spells on you, Empress, with this sort of truth here. They couldn't shut you up if you wanted to. Why? Because you calling them out on their bullshit, being disloyal. That's some high treachery. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. Really? What you regret? You got caught? It looked like red-handed with the Knight of Wands right there. Yeah. They wanted some shit that belonged to you to flow to them. That's not how that works. Chosen. How you think you going? These are people who should have been loyal to you, who should have been nurturing to you, teaching you the way to go. Nah, but whoever this is, I'm really getting toxic mother figure. Like I am, because I got a father's love, right? And that's in the block position. But down here we got bonding. But then it looked like this woman was only loyal to your father. Didn't give a fuck about them kids. Sorry, you wanted them kids, but she didn't give a fuck about them kids. That was all part of the trap. The Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords. Like, that's just the trap. Right. Right. I feel like you a truth teller. Like, the truth matters more to you than feelings. Someone after my own heart. Love you for that. Mwah. Right. You know exactly who the culprit is. Look how that sword pointing right up to that woman. They work tirelessly to block you in some capacity, to stop you from progressing towards your absolute wish fulfillment, to your destiny chosen 144. What? There's the justice card. They gonna pay. Yes, they will. Look, Wheel of Fortune. See? Temperance. How you gonna be jealous of your own? Look, it's all right. Them and everybody involved. Yo, that money that your daddy left you, both your heavenly father and your earthly father, expect communication. And I mean quickly. Somebody been looking for you, baby. They need to talk to you. They can't rest that night. I feel like, our father spirit and for somebody, your passed on father, they spirit too is vexing somebody. Like, get your ass up, do the right fucking thing, and da 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 da. Give my baby her money and his money and da 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 da. Like, oh, somebody cannot rest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm all. There is a psychic medium. Like, I don't know their connection to you, collective. Could be me, shit, but this feels like a little bit more personal. Or maybe you don't know this other side of this person, but they are aware of what they did to you. Three of Swords. And this go back. Wait, we got the 7. The only one we ain't see was the 5, which is surprising, but they are aware. I just saw the Page of Swords. They have some insight. They're cutting through the about what was done, the depths of the sickness, the way in which they victimized you. They're going to bring all this to light. Like, I really feel like they're being led to some sort of evidence that will shift the scales of balance into your favor. Because we go from the 5 of Pentacles to the 7, right? 6 is the one, it's in between, right? It's missing. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, expect powerful changes. Ooh. Yeah. This is something you suspected. In some capacity, there's some inclination. Nothing tangible, but an inclination. These gifts match. You don't have a scarcity mindset. You don't have a poverty consciousness or none of that. So these things should match. Gone are the days of the starving artist notion. What's meant for you is coming to you. Hold on. We not done with this. Somebody want to clear the air with you. I'm tell you that though. They a little nervous. They feel a little uneasy. Yeah, man, because they know that magic about to come. They're going to also try to, you know, manipulate the timelines, the storyline. They're going to try to spin you a new ditty. I'm not kidding. Look, 7 of swords. Excuse me. No. 7 of cups. 2 of pentacles, right? They're going to be like, nah, that happened so long ago. You don't remember correctly. You were a child. Page of cups, page of wands. They want you to shift your perspective. See, overtalk you, overpower you. YT people, I have no control over that. That was just the universe using some asshole to go by with loud ass music and deliver a message. Because that's what this is. This is somebody who wants to spin you a new way of remembering things. Oh, you don't know. You don't, like, this person is sick in the head, by the way. They could be bipolar. Right, but see that 6 of pentacles right there? Somebody has something that's going to balance all this shit out. Put the scales in your favor. Ace of pentacles. Right. Look, this is somebody who will gaslight the fuck out of you. 9 of wands, magician to the 9 of swords. See what I mean? Right. But spirit already know. You got an ally. You got a fucking ally. Somebody whom your daddy talked to. Yeah. This could actually be I wanted to say investor, but investigator. Right. This person has been looking into you and it don't make sense. They know you need help though to clear up some shit because you don't know which way to go. They about to help clear your path. Straight up. They about to clear your path in all directions. Look, because they know what the fuck was done. Strength card, 5 of swords, had to show up. 4 of pentacles. They know exactly what they did. They know what they're sitting on. They know what they held back from you. They know what you need help. You need help, and they know that, and they coming. This is a motherfucking lawyer. Yes, it is. Somebody's a lawyer here, and they really fucking good. And I feel like the evidence and information that they have is overwhelming. Overwhelming. Yeah, 3 of swords, 5 of pentacles. Like I said, this shit's wild. This is coming out. It's about time. Saturn's coming for you. Yes, yes. 7 of pentacles, sun, wheel of fortune, 10 of swords. Somebody really about to get exposed for their treachery. I mean that shit. I mean that shit. You can run, but you can't hide. I see you 8 of cups and trying to, you know, get out of Dodge real quick. Nah. And collective, I feel like that's you. You've mostly cut off these people, especially family. You don't deal with them. Like, but you still need what's yours. You still are entitled to what the fuck belongs to you. Regardless if you 86 these people. So what? It's yours. And they're nobody to try to stop you in any capacity. Especially when this is what you were sanctioned to be and to do. This was supposed to help you ignite that passion to be able to do what you need to do. It's all right. It's coming. Yes. Expect the Knight of Cups. Good communication. A motherfucking, what do you call that? I don't have them too much, so it's hard for me to find a word. Hold on. Ally. There you go. There you go. A real ally's on their way to you. That shit's funny. Ah. Yeah. Oh, I just saw Archangel Michael. Oh, some of y'all need to work with soulmate crystals. Hold on. Hold on. I know I have these. Hold on. I want to show you. Mess with all of these. All right, I'm just going to show you. This is a good representation of one. So, see how you got the crystal here, but then it's got friends, or it's got a friend here. Sorry, this has been used and abused a little bit, but it's got a homie. And so conjoined crystals, you should be, am I showing you? Yeah, conjoined crystals, you should be working with these. For those of you who are trying to call in your soulmate, work with soulmate crystals. Is it in this one? I think it's in the other one. Is that the Smurfs? La 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 la. Yeah, one sec. Or somebody could be doing this to you. Shit, you know. Works both ways. 1 second. I mean, I'm going to say rose quartz without even looking, but why did you send me there on that subject? That's weird. Hold on. So you can use Larimar if you want to attract a soulmate as well. It helps you with the self-sabotaging things that you do and weird behavioral tendencies and, just the limitations and the baggage you carry from past relationships. So if you in deep therapy, like you in couples therapy, but you single, that sort of shit, Larimar. It's pretty. If you got any vacation plans to the DR, the Bahamas, you can pick up some there. I would like to think it'd be less expensive at the source, but you never know these days. Hold on. That's more what I was looking for. Thank you. All right, so let me just thank you. Okay. So there's two types that they're showing here. There could be more. I'm just going to move that in your purview. So there is the true soulmate crystal. See? And they should be pretty even, by the way. Like I said, that crystal's been through a lot. And then these are the tantric twin crystals. Okay? And so if you're into that, I'd be careful with that tantric twin. Don't be doing dumb shit. And you should use that crystal in the relationship center of your home for those of you who practice feng shui. And it says the closer they are in size, the more harmonious the partnership will be. That's specifically for the tantric twin crystal. The other is no, no, no. A true tantric twin crystal is absolutely identical and aligned by side. Okay, so there's a difference. And if someone's attempting to utilize that sort of knowledge to call you in, it's unsuccessful for a litany of reasons, but primarily because you're at differing levels of your journeys, and that sort of manipulation cannot and will not work on you. Yeah, see, look, you broke free from that soulmate. You healed, and now Archangel Michael is protecting you from that person. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody who's trying to fake it, and it can't be faked. So I'll be very curious to know what type of person and energy they pull in, trying to manipulate the energy fields. All right, last round. Thank you. Lessons of Saturn. Whoa, it's too many. It's too many. It's too many. It's too many. Sorry. 1, 2 Saturn's coming for you. Came out anyway. Okay. Lost boy seeking acceptance, troubled, in need of a mentor, guidance. Look, loyalty, chosen 144, matrix. Oh, that's the. I feel for you. I do, because this isn't easy. It's not designed to be easy. It's like the moment you realize you really need somebody to talk to, and then you start to wake up and you realize that you really can't currently trust the people around you. You got to go through this in these situations. You yourself are meant to be this guide, this mentor. You have a divine mission. All of these struggles, all of this adversity is truly designed to sculpt you like a diamond in the rough. Although that card is in here, it did not come out. You got to go to God with this. You go to God for everything. You understand me? But like for wherever you are, this feels pretty new. This tier anyway. You need to start talking to God like, Lord, show me a sign. And not just any sign. Have a real conversation. Like a spiritual safe word or something like that. To help you navigate. To help you start to see the patterns even more clearly. You do have trustworthy beings around you. But everything that's happening, everything that you're going through is for your highest and greatest good. And nobody wants to hear that shit when you're in the thick of it. And I know that. But it's true. I do feel like you will encounter someone for a brief moment who's going to make you feel like you're not spiraling. It's going to be quick. You understand? Y'all paths is going to cross. This is not somebody you're going to keep, but they're there to keep you motivated, to help you with that spark. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay? They're going to encourage you because you feel by yourself. Here they come, Knight of Wands to the Six of Wands. Real quick. They're going to pump you up. They're going to make you understand that, yeah, you know, it's cool. You can move more freely when you're not dragging a whole entourage with you. It's like they're going to drop real gems on you. And this is somebody who's in your age group, by the way. It's going to help you move out of this energy here. Help you see the big picture of your divine calling, of your soul mission, of your contract. They're going to help you understand that things do balance out. You asked for a sign. Here it comes. This is designed to free you, not hinder you. Okay? You about to see how quick, when you go direct, I know it sucks because your mom and dad, they were staunch. Like whatever their beliefs were, they were staunch, boy. They put all them C's. They was like, and this is what you do, and this is why you do it, and this is what we believe in, But that's not your calling. That's not your path. That's not your belief. That's not none of that. And so now you feel like you at odds. Because you're no longer towing the line they set before you. You are now marching to the beat of your own inspiration. Because you're being guided by the divine. I know. They're going to teach you how to, a little give and take. Yeah, it's rough. You feel like they still stuck as you're ascending. And that may be true. But your job is not to be combative. Your job is not to make it confrontational. Lead with love. When you love people, when you care about them, you will put in the hard work and dedication to offer inspiration opposed to conflict. Five of Wands. You want to bring about change, you have to shift the perspective gently, not force. Five of Swords. Not through stubbornness and obstinance. That's not the way, especially when you're facing a legacy of tradition. Many, many, many generations of doing the same thing. And here you are marching to your own beat down this path of you being a light worker. And I know they feel betrayed by you. I see it. But that's okay. It will get easier. But you don't fight this sort of fire with fire. You fight this fire with water, with love, with compassion, with kindness, with forgiveness, with gentleness. That's what you do. There's no punishment needed. They're not lost. You may feel this way about your child. You could be here inquiring about your own child, about their beliefs and da-da-da-da-da-da. But it doesn't feel that way. It feels like this is a young man stepping into his true purpose and having to bear the brunt of this choice because he's going against his traditions or their traditions. All I can say is pray, pray, pray that their third eye be unblocked. But remember, it's not for everybody. The chosen, the one for, those are the teachers. Those are the leaders. We'll just say of the new school. It's a great band. Let's check them out. Okay. Don't act with malice. That's not the way. You can be inspirational without being a bastard. You can cause dynamic change in people, shifts in the energy, simply with your words, with guided direction. You don't need to come at people and hit them in their worst possible, let's just say their lowest. That's not the move. That's not what it's about. You don't need to attack their ego. You don't need to outright challenge their beliefs. You can do it in a more nurturing way because there's proof. You don't need to harm anyone, metaphorically speaking, for you to be in alignment with your purpose. It's not easy because there is a type of disconnection that must happen as you go through this awakening. It's not forever. I'm not even seeing the hermit. It's just temporary. It's part of the phoenix energy. Sometimes it requires seclusion and isolation. But I feel like you need to let some people know, put their mind at ease, because there are people who care about you. Ace of Swords. Just let them know you're going through some changes. You're trying to put your life in balance, in order. You're managing your time and your energy very differently. You're healing yourself. You're focused on what brings you joy. Your rest, your recovery. Some of you are in therapy, and bravo. You're not doing any of this from a place of malice, is what this feels like. But people miss your energy. I'll tell you that. Your family miss your energy. They didn't really appreciate it before, but the moment you went on your own way, Nine of Pentacles, yes. Oof, somebody standing on business. I saw that. Hold on. They have to break free of the matrix on their own. You know what I mean? Pray. There's this energy being directed at the third eye over and over and over again. I don't really care for that. Hold on. It's almost like they wish that you didn't have your spiritual eyes open. They wish they could have preserved this innocence a little longer. But there was no obscuring this. This was meant for you. It was meant for you to find the glitches, to see King of Swords. And I mean see, motherfucker. See ya. Oh. Yeah, since a child. I literally saw the progression. First I saw the King of Swords. Then I saw the Page of Swords. Then I saw the Knight of Swords. So now you in the Queen of Swords energy? The only one who didn't show herself. As I say that, look at this. See? You want some other shit. Like, there's just no going back. My God, I'm so sorry. I feel like there was some work done to try to prolong this innocence. But you broke through. Look, it's this forceful energy, right? You wanted to see. His eyes are closed, but the pressure at the third eye, like, whatever they did was undone simply because you wanted. I'm not kidding. You asked for this gift. You did. Ace of Cups to the sun. You asked to see beyond the veil. That's a lot of power. You let this guide your life, your direction, your movement. You truly do. They didn't want you to be able to see their wickedness. I want you to know that. It ain't as pure and as innocent as it seems with this matrix shit sitting here looking at me. And I'm about to show you why. Okay? It's not nearly as benign as they wanted it to see. It was a control mechanism. 4 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles to the 8 of Swords. I told you work was done to keep you blinded and binded and your third eye impaired. Even probably did shit to calcify it. Because they knew with the Fool, right? When you started to live completely by faith and not by sight, you would see their wickedness. There's the devil, hence the mechanism of control. Look at all of this earthly delight. Capricorn, Taurian energy. Double Capricorn. Okay? High Priestess, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, Emperor, and the Lightworker card. They knew. They knew once you step fully into this power and it came online, there would be no going back. So they took some real quick inspired action. Yeah, they did. Right when they started to see true signs of this gift growing and magnifying, amplifying. That's why they tried to control your free-spirited ass. Oh, you ever just want to shake people for that? The moment wicked asses. Just wicked. Yeah, look. I don't even want to get that dark with it. I don't. I don't, because I see it. And they gonna get theirs. It's okay. You a powerful fucking light worker across the board. This is crazy. And there's this, it's so cool because I'm looking at it like, as you grew and developed and distanced yourself from these people, what they were doing, stop having the same impact, same effect. They told them that this was going to happen, by the way. They definitely told them this was going to happen. In order to maintain this bind, right? They started to see the telltale signs. They knew it couldn't last forever. Yeah, the person who put this working on you, they told them. They absolutely told them. They told them a lot. The moment you know, or the moment you found out, all of this shit would start to work its way back to them. Not just the practitioner, the people within your own family unit. Yeah. No, I'm not. Hold on, let me show you. Five of Pentacles. No, no, no. Five of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ace of Wands. Magician. Ten of Cups. They told them. The more in your power you stepped into. The first. So, oh, that's crazy. I'm gonna be real. There are people in your life right now who are truly having to make peace. And this energy of lost boy, it's not gender specific. This is the divine masculine. This, do you understand? Like, this is the polarity aspect. This is not about gender or sex or, you know what I mean, organ. No, no. It's not about external, it's internal. As long as you were disconnected, right, from your inner masculine principle, which is the light aspect. But the moment, hence this free spirit, because masculine energy do what the fuck they want. They just go where I want to go, do what I want to do, say what I want to say. Like that. If the masculine principle had a theme song, that would be it. But as long as you stayed in your feminine principle, not only would they benefit energetically, financially, spiritually from you, they would somehow still be not absolved, but just out of the way of this blowback. Wow. Yeah, this is a little deeper than I thought it was going to be. Like that's very interesting. Right. They did not want you to learn that. It's almost like that's so funny because I saw Scorpio. Um, you had to give your inner feminine the kiss of death almost. Whoa, this is fucking blowing my mind. Step. Oh man, this shit crazy. Ah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That was clearly communicated to them. That phase of your spiritual journey was going to be the beginning of their end. It truly. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I hope this helped y'all. Saturn's coming. Oh shit, Saturn's coming. Yo. So if you've been staying away from your peoples, just understand why. Leave my throat chakra alone. This is the reason why. Because they got to get what's coming to them. And you can't be nowhere around that. All right, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Love you lots. Bye.